Hello guys, welcome back to this Wednesday's video. Today's video is going to be about things I don't like about school. Okay, so this video is about a mix of some things. It's about stuff I don't like about school in general, and what I don't like about the structure of how the day is planned. Also, before I start this video, I'm doing 10 things I don't like about school. I know some people don't like school, but I actually like school. And I like going there to socialize, learn, and do all those other school things. So let's get on with today's video. Starting with number 1. How the lunches are. The school lunches, they're really gross. Like, I understand, like, they try to be healthy and not give you, like, bad options, but it's actually really bad options because they're gross. Like, flat out, bleh. Looks like someone just threw up on your plate. And, like, they could have better options. They could make real food. They don't have to just throw a patty into a microwave and heat it up and put it out on the table. Like, they could actually make the food. Have they thought of that before? Think about, I don't know, 50 years ago when schools actually made food? Isn't that a good idea? I don't think anyone's ever thought of that. Number 2. Can schools be like a half day like every day? Because I feel like I learn more. Like half days, they're a lot shorter and the classes are compact and the teachers normally put a lot more information out in that short time span. And for some reason, I just like really, my mind really takes all the information in and absorbs it into my mind and goes on there and it goes on to my paper, you know. That's how I ace all my tests. Yeah, aced all my tests. So I feel like that would be a better choice in a day instead of going later, because if you go later, it just ruins your whole schedule. 3, homework. Okay, I understand homeworks to help you review, but if let's say you didn't really do anything in that class and they give you homework on something, you're like, this is pointless because you didn't even talk anything about this, and they just gave you this worksheet that's not even anything to do with what you just did in class. Like, I don't understand that part. Number 4, tests. Okay, with tests, I mean, they could break the test in half and do it 2 units and like do quizzes like every week on what you learned that week instead of having to memorize everything. And then, sorry about that again. Okay, so instead of having to memorize a whole week of stuff, you can just memorize a week instead of weeks of stuff. I meant weeks before. But anyways, that would probably make a lot of people's grades a lot better than D's because they forgot what they learned 3 weeks ago for this test. Number 5, vending machines. Okay, I understand that some schools, they don't want people eating in class and they lock the vending machines to a certain hour. And hold on, let me silence my phone. Okay, I understand what was I saying? I understand they lock the vending machines to a certain hour of the day to the end of the day so people won't buy food and bring it into class. But also the option, I understand that part, but the options in there, the drink options, they're all diet or zero. Like I see Coke Zero, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, Diet blah, Diet blah, Diet everything. And no one, honestly, I hate diet. Diet anything is gross. It has the same taste. Nothing's the same. Nothing is different about anything diet. You can have a Diet Coke and a Diet Pepsi. They both taste the same. A Diet Fanta, a Diet Dr. Pepper. They all taste the same. Every diet option tastes the same. Even Diet Tea or anything like that. Diet Lemonade. Like, what the heck? Like, how do you have Diet Lemonade? You just don't put sugar in it. What do you put in there instead of sugar? What are you putting in there instead of sugar for a Diet Lemonade? That's kind of questionable for me, at least. Number 6, snow days. Like I'm having a snow day right now, this second, in this day. And so, snow days. Okay, so I have this problem every time we have a snow day. They don't announce it's a 2 hour delay or no school until you're about to get out the door and go to the bus stop to go wait for the bus. Okay, so the other day when we had a snow day, I was getting ready. I was in the shower. I was about to walk out the door, and I look at my phone and it says, "Oh, 2 hour delay." So I go back to bed. I don't even go back to bed. I go to eat something. And by the time I'm done eating, I look at my phone again. School's closed. Why don't they announce it all at once before, like, 10 minutes before we actually have to go? That's not right. They should announce it at least a half an hour before. Like, if we have to leave at, let's say, 7:30, let's say the bus takes us up at 7:30, they need to pick you up. I mean, they need to tell you that you're out by 6:30, at least 6:30, because that is not right how they say, "Oh, you need to do this. You don't have school today," and it's 7:20. That's not right because you need to get to your bus stop. That's my issue with snow days. 7. We need more like trips. I mean, some people they're really into like a certain sport and they put all their dedication into it, but some people like other things other than sports. Like me, I mean, I like playing sports and I like watching sports, but I just can't find the motivation and can't find the right thing for me to do. I mean, I've played every sport. Like I've tried every sport at least. At least I try them, but I was gonna try out for baseball. Okay, this is an example. I was gonna try out for baseball, but the the people in it, I mean, they just seemed like they were too what's the word? The people in charge of it, they were too gung ho on pushing you up, and if you don't go to their standards, you're out of the team. And I know because I haven't played baseball in a while, if I would have kept going, I wouldn't have made it. So I wasn't going to spend money on and my time on stuff that it's not worth it. And I missed out. I was going to try to play baseball. There. I was going to try to play basketball, but I missed the tryout. So I'm going to just try that next year. So, like, there's good points and stuff like that, but I think a good club that they could make, or a good, like, team building thing, would be a travel club. Because, like, you could go, and, like, you don't have to go to a different country, but you can go, like, places around you and go travel and, like, look around and see stuff you wouldn't normally see. Because, honestly, like, there's cities and stuff I've never been before, or states even. Like states even around my state. I've been over to Pennsylvania, but I've never went to like Philadelphia or Pittsburgh. I've never been to them. I've been to little towns in close to the border and went to ski resorts, but that's it. And I've never really been into West Virginia. I mean, I went to Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland when I went to go see the Great Falls. That's it. I mean, like stuff like that would be really cool to see. Like I went on a trip with a club I was in, and I went to go to New York City, and that was the first time I've ever been to New York City and actually walked around. I've driven through it to go to Long Island before, but like that'd be a cool club to have, and I feel like a lot of people would join it. I mean, it is a lot of money, but I think if you're if you're motivated to do that and that's what you want to do, I think you could find the time and the money and the place to do that. Number 8, music. Okay, so in class, you know how teachers can get annoyed with you if you like talk too much or if you're off task? I feel like if you listen to music you'll be on task more, and you'll not really, I mean, think about it. When you have earbuds in and you're listening to music, can you really hear the people around you that much? I I mean, sometimes you can if the music's down low, you can, but the I mean, you're allowed to in my school, you're allowed to use phones and headphones in class for school purposes only, but you could I think you should be allowed to listen to music. I mean, not during when the teacher's teaching, but like, let's say she gave you a packet to do during class. Okay, why can't you just listen to music when you do that? I mean, wouldn't it keep you more concentrated on your work, concentrated in your mind and everything when you're doing it? I mean, I've heard people talk about how they've seen studies about how you learn more when you are focused more on things, and music helps with that. Number 9. Also, when you're in a lecture or you're learning stuff and you're having to take notes, and someone's like, "Oh, what was the last note? What did she say? What did he say?" And like, they're like, "What was the last answer?" And like, you're trying to pay attention and listen to the teacher, and they're like, "Oh, what they say? What they say?" You just like when I'm in the middle of answering your question, I just missed another information that the teacher, a very important information that the teacher just said, I just missed because you're asking me what was the last question or what was the answer to that. For now on, I'm not going to answer people like that because I need to concentrate on what I need to do and not what the person next to me or the other side of me needs to know. Number 10, the last one. Lastly, we should be allowed at lunchtime to go to get lunch. Like, say we wanted to, no one really, I mean, people eat the school lunches, but people don't really like it. And some people may like them, but still, you could, if we were allowed to go get our own lunch, we could go to Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Subway, which is a healthier option, Chipotle, which is a healthy option. McDonald's is not really a healthy option, so is Burger King or Wendy's. Wendy's is a better option than Burger King and McDonald's. But anyways, that would be a good option for people to have. Or just go to a convenience, a grocery store and get like, I don't know, a Lunchable or the salad. Go to the salad bar there, or get a piece of pizza from a pizza place, or get a sub from Jerry's, or a pizza from Lido's. I mean, you can do that. I know for a fact that other schools have this because I know one of my friends from a different school. They have an hour break and they can go to let's say they wanted to go to Chick-fil-A. No, let's say they wanted to go to Chipotle. They could just go to Chipotle, get their lunch, eat it, and come back. And there's normally a lot of fast food or food places around your school. Like, I have a Chick-fil-A by my school. I have a McDonald's by my school. I have Chipotle by my school. I have all kinds of Jerry's, Pizza Hut, Lido's. I have all that stuff. And if you really wanted to, you can go and get it. If you really wanted to, you could leave, but you could also get in trouble for leaving the school during school. And you can get suspension, I think. I don't know. There's something that will happen if you leave. But yeah. Sorry I was ranting a little bit and the video's a little drawn on, 15 minutes or so. But now is the end of the video. I hope you guys stuck around for my rant. But I'll see you guys next week. Put some video suggestions in the comments below, or tweet me at J7blogtv, and that'll also be in the description if you wanted to go follow me on there. Also, go check out my new series I just started. It's called Hot Topics News, and yeah, so with that, if you guys like that, or if you guys think I should do a podcast, which I'm thinking about doing, tweet me about that or put it in my comments below. So thanks for staying along this whole video. If you stayed this long, put it down in the comments. Tell me right down there something random. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace.